Everybody, what's going on? I thought we would check back in on the LD account and talk about some things that have happened since the last episode. I believe between episodes, I think right after the last episode is when we pulled Light Bookworm. I don't believe you guys know about Light Bookworm. I can't remember. It's been a minute, but we pulled Light Bookworm and then we also pulled Light Pirate or Light Ghost Captain Pirate. Shortly after, I got a few shards, or a few pulls rather, from the dungeon tab after the update. We were able to go in and get we got a heavy metal 10 clear. We don't have a reliable farm yet, but we got a 10 clear, and we got a Vegas 10 clear, if I'm not mistaken. And then Anonymous, we still got work to do, and of course Lab, we still have work to do. So we're making some progress. We have a fairly reliable Boxing Club 10 clear now. Especially with the Hog Chef update, it's just that much more secure. So again, it's not very fast, but it is secure. I think sometime in the near future, I'm going to start looking to rework the team into a little bit more luck. And even if it slows them down, it is what it is. But we have been farming it a lot, and I have been getting a lot of luck great slot 2s to start working with. So we're going to see if we can't start making that happen. But yeah, this is our Bookworm build. It's okay. It's not bad, I think, for where we're at in the game right now, where our account's at. Decent enough HP, decent speed, decent resistance. And then for my Ghost Captain, I just threw as much resistance and HP as I could on as well. And yeah, now I think we're in the process. I ended up using all my food for that, obviously. So we're in the process of making more food, but I might hang on to it because I think we have, it's 4 days away, but we have a training event coming up soon, and I'm not dying to 6-star anyone right now. I want to get everybody 6-starred, but I'm not dying to do it. It's not pressing at the moment, so we're holding off on that. As far as missions go, we're closing in slowly but surely on Dark Nurse. I'm hung up on this one, which is such a dumb mission. I just think this is such a stupid mission, but here we are. So when we get through it, we'll be able to start making a little bit more progress. I just don't like these kinds of missions. I don't like these kinds of missions that are strictly time gates, right? Or make it retroactive. If this is an important thing for us to accomplish, then the first time we accomplish it, give us credit for it. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of sucks to be stuck here until the end of the week. So is what it is. You know what I mean? Gotta do what we gotta do. Trying to do the boxing club event again. That's the problem with having such a slow team, is it's real hard to do these events reasonably. So I don't think I could finish it. I think if I farmed boxing club all day long, I don't think my team's fast enough to finish it. So I guess we'll just do what we can in there. We're still stacking up points here. We're at 4,600. So in a couple days, we'll unlock that next tier, I think. Where are they in points? Yeah, we'll unlock this tier at 6,000 and be able to get our another Twilight Summon, which is going to be pretty handy for us. And then other than that, it's just a matter of piling up gems and getting summons as we can. I did come through and beat stage 60 in Tunnel, so we'll start pushing this again in the very near future as well. And I think that's pretty much the gist of it. We farm Arena. We're just kind of strictly in farming mode for Arena right now. I just basically run a team that protects my Dark Clown and lets him kill. So it might be time to revisit some of the gear. I might be able to do better now on my Clown. So maybe that'll help. But I'm getting a lot of mileage out of both of the Clowns, though. Maybe we'll do our Airship Wars today. Sometimes I can find kind of interesting stuff to do. It's kind of hard to find like a good competitive fight for where our account's at right now. It's kind of like it's either a defense that I don't think I could, that I don't have a chance of beating, or one that I'm going to easily beat. So let's see if there's anything that we think might be kind of competitive here. Like these, I just don't think I can deal with these quite yet. Like this one, maybe if we get lucky on the A2 with the Dark Clown, we could take her out. But if we don't, then things are going to go south real quick. I just don't really have a lot of options or a lot of gear at the moment to work with. Again, we'll struggle against that. Like, I just don't have a lot of counters. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of counters. I don't have a lot of gear to make up for the fact that I don't have a lot of counters. So I'm in a weird spot for PvP at the moment. So what are we looking at here? I guess let me look at my clown's gear. I feel like if I can get more, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. His damage output's kind of underwhelming. He looks better than I thought he was going to look. Why does he have so much resistance? How did that happen? I know he's getting some from the lead, but still, he's got 50 resistance. 5, 16. Yeah, okay. And then I guess he's got some base as well. The problem... What's your deal? What do you do? Increase speed by 30% of your level. When attacking, increase damage. Yeah, see, that's going to be kind of tough for us, for like where we're at. And I don't even know if my pumpkin is fast enough to do anything interesting. I don't know if this guy will hit hard enough. You know what I mean? Like I'm so limited and everything. I need to control that team. If I want to try to fight that team, I need to control it. Otherwise, I'm just going to get knocked back and controlled and nuked. Like, we're just going to probably lose without getting a turn if I don't go first. I mean, how much accuracy do I think they put on this unit? It's clearly like a younger account. You know what I mean? So do I think that they have 120 accuracy? I mean, even if they only have 100, that gives me a 20% chance to resist. Like, that's not great. He'll probably resist, but I don't know. I mean, I guess we could try it. They lack heals. So if I can survive, then, you know, maybe we'll be all right. They do have buff strip. He's not really built well enough, I don't think. He's too slow. And the stun's kind of unreliable. Like, it says 70% chance, but it's not too infrequent for me to, like, land 0 stuns, you know what I mean? Against Guild War defenses, so that could be kind of tricky. But I could try to go in with, like, Dark Pumpkin, who is not super fast, but probably faster than anything they got going on. Now, 30% of your level. So that'd be 18 speed, right? Is that right? So that's an extra 18 speed. How fast do I think they built this unit, though? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's worth this. Maybe this team has a better shot down here. They're going with a defense lead. They've got a defense-heavy unit. Okay, let's try it. You know, like it's not that big of a deal if we lose. It is what it is, you know. Just casually landing a stun. Like it ain't no big deal, dude. All right, let's put invincibility on you. Let's try to get that turn meter. And then I need you dead. I think you're the biggest threat to me. Them stuns are pretty big. Man, that damn attack down, dude. So annoying. As long as we don't get stunned. Let's reset you. Let's get rid of our debuffs. And now kill you. Okay. And then now, you don't seem to be too much of a problem. Although, have I just stunned you every time? Have I just kept you from hitting me every time? All right, you might be out of luck here. I might have a little bit too much going for me at this point. Yeah, I think it's a little late. Dude can't wait to use his A2 on auto. He can't wait to get that crit dampen up, dude. All right, so it's at least a draw. How we gonna do here? Resisted is nice to see. Let's throw this up. And I guess let's go ahead and throw this up. We'll get a stack of Nullify up. Yeah, avoid all that nonsense. And then I don't remember enough about what you do. Why do I feel like I want you out of here before them though? Why do I feel like you're annoying? Eek. Just... I'm gonna kill him before I worry about a revive. I don't think they're gonna take me out. Okay, so we'll do... let's do this first. Then I can cycle the cooldown and heal potentially. Okay, and then we're not getting soloed by her, so. GG. Had to get a little crafty about it, but we made it work. I got to get more damage on my clown. I need it to be a little bit more devastating when he hits somebody. Like, he's doing okay, but I feel like I feel like he should one-shot a fire steel wing. You know what I mean? I don't think that should be too hard to accomplish with him. So, all right, what else we got? That's kind of interesting. That's too much for us, I think. Do we want to try to survive a bookworm? Do we want to see if we could pull that off? That's a lot of tree units. It's a shame this isn't a real account, because that'd be real easy to counter, man. That'd be real easy to counter on a normal account. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We got to be real careful about that if we decide to fight this. That's a problem for us, because we're relying pretty heavily on passives here. We're relying pretty heavily on passives. That might be a little too much for us, because I don't really have a cleave yet. I can't just go in and wipe that team out quickly. And to me, the Wisp is a bigger threat than the Dr. Evil. I'm not sweating the Dr. Evil too much. We might not be able to do that one. I don't know if I have anything for that. But they've got 50s, so like we're in kind of a tricky spot here. I just don't feel like I could beat these teams. I just don't have anything for these teams. I just don't have anything for this. Again, they lack sustain, but it's a very threatening team. Like, Will the splash damage from his A1 affect his counterattack? Like, will it proc a counterattack from him? That'd be kind of a bummer if it did. He has to go quick. If we decide to fight that, he has to go real quick. Like, real quick. Man, these are risky. I think I'm probably going to lose these. I think I'm probably going to lose them, but we'll give it a go. It's like right on the line of what I think I should be fighting. All right, so that's fine. So what if I hit you? How does your thing work again? I'm not super familiar with you, to be honest. All right, let's reset you, and get a stun is huge, and then we got to get you out of here ASAP. Because he's also stealing attack every time he hits me, and that's... Did he just damage me through invincibility? Is that a part of his skill set I've missed? Oh, he stole my invincibility. We lose. He can't have 2 turns to reign free. God motherfucking damn it. That's so annoying, man. Oh, that pisses me off. That's not how I wanted to lose that fight. Ugh. That gummit, dude. Frustrating. It's a frustrating fight. Already, you booked him. You booked him, huh? Dadgummit. Can we squeeze a draw out of this? I'm killing you. And then I'm killing you, hopefully. All right, I think we get a draw here. Surely we don't get soloed by this puppet master. Man, I feel like we could have stolen that first one. If I could have gotten one more hit on the tree twin before he stole my damn invincibility, dude. How lucky? How lucky are you? He's really good, man. He's one of my favorites. Definitely top 3 for me. Which is funny since I pulled him 5 times at the beginning of my main account. Yeah, let me look at Homeboy again. I was only worried about the ignores all buffs. Man, yeah, he's good, man. He's good. This change to his passive was interesting too. Still no barbs. I still have no barbarians on the main account. It's funny, I had no barbarians on my main account, and then for years and years and years in Summoner's War, I wanted any of the Dragon Knights and could not pull them. Eventually, I did get a Leica. It took me a long time, but and he was one of my favorites for pretty consistently. All right, so we got a win and a draw. And then, yeah, these last ones, finding a last fight that's reasonable. Again, this one I think is kind of tricky for us, because one, I don't know if we survive the bookworm. He's gonna get boosted. He's gonna get attack buffed. He's got a big attack lead. So it would be like, I think my hope would have to be that we get a good revenge proc, like he survives. And we get a good revenge proc that kills, and then we can recover. I think that's the hope for this one. And then for this one, man, she's a tough support for us to cut through. She's kind of tough. Do you have a passive that I'm... When attacking a target with debuffs or a target without buffs, it will always be a critical hit. Yeah. With debuffs or without buffs. So like if I can't get debuffs on this, on stuff, it's hard for me to kill. And I need to be able to survive this. You know? And he won't. And if he dies, then the fight's over. Because they have a healer. So I need someone that can do some damage for me, but also is not likely to die. And I don't quite have that at the moment, really. You know what I mean? Like, I've got a couple of damage dealers, but they're all pretty squishy. You know? I could build... Again, I got stuff I can build eventually, but I also lack the gear, I think, to really make them do what I need them to do. So I don't really know. I don't really know what my answer is to this team. And I'm going to get Oblivion put on me, which is tricky. Like, I can nullify it, perhaps. Like, maybe I can avoid it. But unless we get some lucky stuns, I think we're going to struggle here. I don't think I have a team that beats this. So I'd be hoping for a draw at best. I just don't know if that's ideal. Again, it doesn't matter. But again, like here, I think I'm just bullying. Like, you know what I mean? Like down here, I feel like it's just like, it's hard to find someone that's like right on the line of who I should be attacking versus not. I just don't know what I have for that. Because my only real solution to a bookworm is this, I think. And this could go real bad. Fire Specialist is such a tricky one, you know what I mean? I think what I try to do here is kill her quickly, survive his big hit, hopefully, kill him, and then hope we can take out the bear. And then down here, yeah, that's what we got to do. I think that's what we got to do, and hope that the light bear can't just demolish us. Oh yeah, you got a lot of resistance on that light popo. Did you go heavy resistance on that light popo? What happened? Isn't he supposed to lose like 75% of his HP when he does that? Am I remembering incorrectly how that skill works? I'm thinking Light Bear should always crit me, so I don't think we can lose now. And if he keeps hitting my Archon hard enough, he'll just start getting his HP drained. So I think we're in the clear here. I don't think we lose this. Especially when he crit buffs himself. I have to go look at Water Monk and see what the hell happened with his skill there. That was weird. What a weird amount of damage. With debuffs or without buffs. He did like 7 damage each hit. Like, why did he do so little damage there? I thought he was going to hit me way harder than that. Oh, the passive. I wasn't trusting the passive enough. He just glanced a bunch. Yeah, I've like put that out of my mind as something to rely on because I feel like that puts me in a dangerous spot, but I think he just glanced a bunch. All right, well, GG. We got to go look at Water Monk and see what the hell went wrong with his skill there. I thought he sacrificed like 75% of his HP and then did that much damage. But maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Inflicts damage equal to 75% of the oh, it's the enemy's max HP, but you also take the same amount of damage. So my clown just didn't have a lot of HP. The damage inflicted will not exceed your current HP. See, I was in a fight on my main against a water monk the other day, and my thought then I knew how this worked, and I kept thinking I'll keep reducing his max HP with my tree twin, and just completely remove any threat that he's got. And I had his HP destroyed like way below 50%, like it was down very, very low, and he kept hitting my fire nurse for like, you know, 80% of her HP. Like he kept almost killing her. And I was like, there's no way. I couldn't figure out how he was still able to, he never did. Like it wasn't a problem ultimately. But I kept thinking like over the fight, every time he does this to my fire nurse, he should be doing less and less damage to her. And he never did. Like the damage never went, because I knew about it shouldn't exceed his current HP. But it definitely seemed like it was. He was doing the same damage, even to the point where I had his HP destroyed as far as I could destroy it. Where I can't imagine he had more than like, you know, like 10 to 13,000, I wouldn't imagine. It had to be very low. But every time he hit my fire nurse with his skill, he'd still drop her from full health down to like, you know, 20% or so. And it's like, unless he had an insane amount of HP to begin with, but it was kind of confusing. I mean, I guess he had to lead too. Perhaps that boosted it a little bit, but like to even what it would have been destroyed. But I don't know. Either way. Well, there you go. 2 wins and a draw. I'm still salty about the draw. I don't like that. I feel like we could have won that. That stealing my invincibility was a pretty clutch move from the tree twin, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna keep grinding. I guess I'm just gonna do a bunch of boxing club and try to make some progress in the event. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it. I have not been able to play as actively for the last few days since we're you know, trying to take care of our pet that just had surgery and he's requiring a lot of attention. So I'm not able to grind quite as efficiently as I typically do, but we'll see what we can get done. And, you know, it'll be what it'll be. Work on accumulating a few Twilights, hopefully get another new Nat 4. I could use a good damaging Nat 4. These are great. I'm happy with all 3 of these. She's fantastic. I've been wanting this unit on my main for a long time. I think this is a really cool one. And of course, Light Bookworm is a fantastic pull. So things really turned around pretty quickly for us. We were in a situation where it was feeling kind of rough. And then in the span of 4 or 5 Twilights, it feels like we things turned around for us. So we could use a good damaging unit for some PvP, and then I could use some other stuff that's going to help me in these dungeons a little bit more, because I don't know that these necessarily change much for me in the dungeons. But yeah, we've got a pretty cool squad of Nat 4s. I think I could just use one that's going to, you know, give me some damage, or like a good multi-hitter for a Death Lab. I don't know who that would be. Maybe the Light Sky Police. I think she's got a big multi-hitter here. Long cooldown, though. So yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of units that would be pretty cool. That might change some stuff for us. So we'll just see. We'll see how it all develops. But it's going. And hopefully we are able to knock this out and then continue to make progress toward Dark Nurse. Because that's going to be really big for us. getting Dark Nurse in the account is going to be really, really big for us. So hopefully we can pull it off soon. But that's it. I'm done rambling. I'm going to get out of here for today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.